Don't you move.
Thank you.
Do you know where my husband is?
Well, I'm afraid we don't have an exact location at the moment. But believe me, Mrs. Castillo, all of us at UNID are very anxious to find Cruz. Your husband saved my life on more than one occasion.
Apparently one of the men who abducted Cruz was trained in medicine.
Yes, I read the report. We traced him through the Los Angeles-Lisbon connection.
Yeah, is that how we ended up here?
Yes, yes. A good doctor chartered a jet from a small company in Lisbon. He issued a false flight plan, which isn't exactly unusual in this part of the world.
So how can you be certain that they ended up here?
Well, the charter agency. They've been burned too many times in the past, and they've put some rather sophisticated tracing devices in their jets. The plane landed on a small airstrip 3 miles outside of this city.
Why would they have brought my husband here?
Well, that's exactly what we're trying to determine.
We're convinced that this entire episode has to do with an ancient talisman that somebody gave to Cruz, who was a member of the Sakhit Indian tribe.
Yeah, but Michael, I still don't understand what that has to do, any of it, with somebody from North Africa.
Mrs. Castillo, I have every reason to believe that the connection might be...
What, Reynolds? What is it? Talk to me. What is it?
Michael, is he...
Yeah, he is. Whoever fired this dart laced it with something to make sure that he didn't have any dying words for us either.
This is like a bad Indiana Jones movie. What do we do now?
We're gonna get him out of here as fast as we can with very little commotion.
Michael, he's dead. We have to notify the authorities.
No. There's a UNID car out there with another agent in it. That's the only authority we're gonna deal with. Okay?
Can I stay here?
Yeah, you stay right here. I'll be back as fast as I can. Harry, come on, man. I told you one more would be one too many, huh? Come on. Give me a little help, a little fresh air. Coffee, you're gonna be doing fine. Come on, man. Let's go.
Drink soda. Oh, boy. Drink soda.
What?
Michael?
Inspector Castillo, you are wise enough not to try anything so foolish again.
Well, now it doesn't look like I'm gonna get the chance, does it?
I'm leaving tonight. I have to lead my troops against the latest onslaught from Kabir. I hope by the time I return tomorrow, you will have had sufficient opportunity to contemplate and understand that your only alternative is to relax and cooperate with me.
My only alternative to what?
I don't make threats. I don't have to. Let me only say that there's a great deal more at stake here than your sense of honor and fidelity.
Really? And what exactly is it you expect me to do? How do you want me to cooperate exactly?
I'm merely asking that you accept my gracious hospitality.
Now, Pasha, don't condescend to me, because you won't get it by doing that. Now, I know you didn't expect me to come here as a guest. You don't really want me here. When you sent your thugs to steal the talisman, they didn't invite me, they beat me up. Now, obviously, somehow later you realized something. There was some reason that you want me here as well.
Oh, really? And what might that be?
You have all the answers, you tell me.
No, you're doing so well on your own. Please continue.
We really have very little in common. I don't really know where to begin with you. You think this rock has some magic power. I don't think it does.
And have you told me everything you know about this rock?
I know the legend as it was passed on to me.
By the old shaman?
By the shaman, yes. That's about it. The only thing I can think of that would be slightly relevant here is the fact that the Sakit, among the tribe, the elders believe that the shaman must be in contact with the talisman for the talisman to remain powerful, especially during the full moon when the talisman is at its zenith.
How close in contact?
Well, they didn't say exactly, but I think the way it goes is that the longer the talisman goes unworn by the shaman, the less power it has. And eventually, if untouched by the shaman for long enough, all the power is gone completely.
You are clever, Mr. Castillo. And you invent an imaginative story.
Well, thank you. But that's to be expected, don't you think? I mean, after all, I'm the shaman.
Mm-hmm. Meet my latest treasure, Mr. Castillo. I hope you like her a great deal. I'm certain she will like you.